Shadow Labyrinth doesn't just test your reflexes, it entangles your nerves in its brooding atmosphere. You start as number 8, a silent warrior resurrected by Puck, a floating yellow orb with the demeanor of someone who's seen too much. Together, you traverse a planet of rusted ruins and neon-lit caverns. Each new ability, an air dash that shatters dust motes, a grappling hook that sings as it curls around distant scaffolding, feels earned. There's a moment, minutes into the game, when you unlock your first parry move. You block a grinding blade in midair, and for the first time, combat clicks. It becomes a dance. Sword strikes echo against metal carcasses. Your heartbeat matches the rhythm. Exploration is its own reward. The map unfolds in layers. Foreboding depths give way to high cathedral halls, which in turn spill into open, cavernous abysses where steam vents hiss like living things. I spent half an hour just tracing corridors with a makeshift marker, marveling at how each biome tells a fragment of a broken history. Cracked murals hint at ancient wars, while scattered datapads whisper secrets I wasn't always sure I followed. There's a raw satisfaction in finding a hidden shortcut after backtracking through dozens of rooms. It's a moment of quiet triumph. Then there's the mech, GAIA, your temporary juggernaut. I remember gunning it in a boss arena, sensors blinking red as I transformed. Invincibility crackled around me, and I bulldozed through an onslaught of foes, my sword raining sparks. That rush of power, of unstoppable force, breaks up the game's usual tension in the best way. But it's balanced too. Gaia lasts only 30 seconds. Use it unwisely, and its energy gauge drains before you finish the fight. Shadow Labyrinth wields its quirks like weapons. The shared ESP meter governs both movement and abilities, forcing a constant second guess. Do I dodge now, or save enough energy for a special attack? It's an imperfect system. Sometimes, I stumbled on jumps because I drained that bar, but it also kept me engaged in every moment. Then just when you think you've settled into the rhythm, you touch a neon blue rail and Puck takes over. Suddenly, you're that yellow orb, zipping along rails, chomping pellets, evading ghosts in searing speed. Those brief interludes are the game's heartbeat, bright, pulsing, familiar. They remind you that beneath the grime and steel, this is still Pac-Man at its core. It's not flawless. Some platforming can feel floaty. Checkpoints aren't always generous, and the story, shrouded in mystery, occasionally drifts into background noise when it leans too hard on cryptic lore. But even those flaws become part of the tapestry. You learn to love the game's awkward edges. Shadow Labyrinth is not for the faint-hearted. It will frustrate you, it will test you, but in return, it offers moments of concise exhilaration. The clang of sword on armor, the flicker of a hidden passage, the pulse of neon rails beneath Puck's unstoppable orbit. I give Shadow Labyrinth a 7.5 out of 10. It's a game for explorers who crave challenge and atmosphere, for fans of Metroidvania's Unafraid of Darkness, and for anyone curious to see what happens when Pac-Man decides to suit up for war.